What can I say? Life sucks. I think it was just a matter of time before the start kills me, and that turn is just so blind. I think I was lucky. I've never failed it before. That was really scary for me in every round. Then of course in the round I make a big mistake, nobody else does, and that's how it always ends. I can now look at them struggling. Look at this. Every single time. So now I know yesterday my recording just stopped, but this is the exact same thing that happened. A round after I went out, everyone crashed. And now this guy, being a million seconds behind, just survives out of nowhere. It's hard not to be salty when something like this happens. Also, I just know I'm gonna get mocked by Tak, because he survived longer than me. So let's watch him. I just know as soon as this ends, he's gonna ping me in Discord, ha ha ha. Stuff like that. I'm not mentally ready for that yet. But I do wish him well. It would be cool to see him go even further. So I think Tommy just died. That's already one down. Everyone survives that. There are no CPs here, so a mistake here would be very costly, and right now it's still very close between everyone else other than Tommy. Omicron there with a very poor line. He has to get it full speed, I think, in the end. Tries hard, but nobody's really dropping down now, unless someone fails the wall ride. And Marius does a full save, and that's gonna be Omicron and Tommy out. So now people have stopped making big mistakes. Like there's maybe one or two maximum per round. Now we finally might see Marius in danger. Oh, Heinrich with a sloppy line there. He's not gonna have a lot of speed, but at least he gets the early grip. So he is last. No big mistakes yet. Down is a bit behind, just like usual in the start. A lot of people still drifting there. I'm sure just releasing it's much faster. As long as you're confident you're not gonna fly out like I did. Then again, that can also happen with drifting. So Kenry is dead. We've got Liker versus Marius. Liker should win this. Because Marius is just too safe for this pace. Still a decent 9th place for Marius. Who is this guy? I haven't seen this guy before here, and we see people dropping down already. I think Liker got that slowdown in the start. If you go over that gap, then sometimes the game decides to punish you, as we see Tak as well with a mistake, but he's, I'd say, still within striking distance. He doesn't really need a mistake from those up ahead, unlike a Liker. If Tak plays well, he can still catch up on pure pace. Now let's see, this corner is actually crucial. He's saving it so much and he jumps, so at this point he does need a mistake. Down is pulling away a bit, and this is a really bad line again. Like, this is the full safe line. You want to get a more direct line. But obviously I forgot that it's only one player out. So that was actually big brain playing there by Talk. I apologize to my manager. That was some good decision making. So Liker pretty much sealed his fate in the very beginning. Nobody else without mistake. Everyone I think survives the dirt. Down is down again. Scrappy, they're almost too low. And down takes a long time to respawn. I don't think he can even save this. Like, even full braking isn't gonna help. So I think this is just a free round for the rest. He needs to respawn, like, on the spot. Use the static respawn. But I'm not sure which CP that is. If it works like a ring CP, then it is just dead. So I'm not even sure if he can use the static respawn there. Damn, people giving away some free rounds here. So top 6 now. Will we see Riolo winning another one after winning 2 days ago? Don't think any of these other players have won. I'm really not sure about Scrappy. Maybe Scrappy has won one. The Scrappy with a nice start. I think Talk is a bit behind. It's still fine. All of them get the grip here. Talk there goes very low. He's not gonna have a lot of speed for this stretch. But it pays off because others didn't really do it that great. Oh, I see Scrappy jumping. He survived somehow. It was Richie jumping as well, but Richie wasn't so fortunate. And this should be the end for Richie there. Talk again, he's just allowed to save there. And no problem getting top 5. So we're seeing one big mistake per round since the start of the one knockout portion of the tournament. That really makes life a lot easier for all of these guys. So Richie McRitch is out. I think I haven't spectated Snow yet. Snow could definitely take this one. I don't remember him being in danger in any round yet. It's a very nice and safe line in the start. Scrappy there scrambling a bit, but gets a much better landing than Scandier, who's gonna drop down to last. Now nobody loses grip. It's still fine for Scandier. He does a little drift there just to set himself up better and get a better angle. So Talk is kind of lacking pace here. It might be Scandier versus Talk, but that's a sick risk there by Scandier, so now Talk has to risk. Has to go for a very vertical line. That's not what you want to do if you want to get a lot of exit speed. So I think this is just might be the end for him. So Talk gets 5th place. A very, very good result for him. Sure, he's gonna be happy. And we're down to top 4. Let's watch Scandier actually. This is a very stacked top 4. I think all of these are more than capable of not making a mistake all the way till the end. So we might just see 3 very close rounds. Snow has made such a big gap already in the beginning. Riolo isn't last, but he goes for a much different line here, and it definitely pays off. You can see just how much he caught up, and the difference in speed wasn't that punishing for him. But then he gets a little jump there, manages to save it, and Now just look at Riolo's line here. That is so much better than what Taki is doing, and look at just how much speed he gets. That was exactly what I was talking about. He avoids the drift going in a downhill, and that line there is what it saves him. To scan their route with a plus 0.23. Very close run, by far the closest we've seen yet, even though the winning time wasn't ridiculously fast. Like we've seen mid 53s. So clearly one mistake means the end here. Let's see if any of them are gonna risk. I think last round Snow really put himself in a brilliant position by getting that 6 start. So he was allowed to take it a bit safer in those more difficult sections, like the one that's coming up right now. So we see completely different lines. Riolo always has the least amount of speed out of everyone because of his lower line. However, he is still a bit ahead of Snow. Now Snow needs to go for that full speed line. Tries to do it, but I think he just got too big of a drift there. Didn't exactly execute it perfectly, and that will be the end for Snow. So this time again, very close round up until the last wall ride, and also a much faster round with the top 2 driving high 53s. So we're going into 1v1. Riolo versus Scrappy, and Riolo with another chance of winning a cup of the day. Is this gonna be a deja vu? Is Scrappy gonna take a massive lead and then lose it all in the very end, just like Complex did 2 days ago? Right now Scrappy seems to have a little more speed, but it's not gonna matter at this point. Super close now. Scrappy kind of the same line as Riolo, but Riolo executes it a little bit better, so Scrappy drops down now by around the 0.1. Let's see who's gonna get less airtime. Again, round about the same, but Scrappy has more exit speed, so Scrappy is catching up. We see different lines. I would say Riolo's is much better. Riolo should have more speed. Riolo is winning it, unless some miracle can happen in the end. Riolo's super low. Scrappy tries even lower, but that just doesn't work because he cannot go through buildings. And that will be another win for Riolo with a very nice time of 53.678. And that is it. Riolo with that line in the end just takes it. It's so important to not get the drift and go full speed, just as I was saying before. Riolo takes the biggest profit off of it. Scrappy just didn't do it optimally, and that's it.